The purpose of protecting the life of our nation and preserving the liberty of our citizens is to pursue the happiness of our people. Our success in that pursuit is the test of our success as a nation. For a century, we labored to settle and to subdue a continent. For half a century, we called upon unbounded invention and untiring industry to create an order of plenty for all of our people. The challenge of the next half century is whether we have the wisdom to use that wealth to enrich and elevate our national life and to advance the quality of our American civilization. Your imagination, your initiative, and your indignation will determine whether we build a society where progress is a servant of our needs, or a society where old values and new visions are buried under unbridled growth. For in your time, we have the opportunity to move not only toward the rich society and the powerful society, but upward to the great society. The great society rests on abundance and liberty for all. It demands an end to poverty and racial injustice, to which we are totally committed in our time. But that is just the beginning. Right now, I want to talk to you today about 3 places where we begin to build the great society: in our cities, in our countryside, and in our classrooms. Many of you will live to see the day, perhaps 50 years from now, when there will be 400 million Americans, 4/5 of them in urban areas. In the remainder of this century, urban population will double, city land will double, and we have to build homes, highways, and facilities equal to all those built since this country was first settled. So, in the next 40 years, we must rebuild the entire urban United States. A second place where we begin to build the great society is in our countryside. We have always prided ourselves on not only America the strong and America the free, but America the beautiful. Today, that beauty is in danger. The water we drink, the food we eat, and the very air that we breathe are threatened with pollution. Our parks are overcrowded, our seashores overburdened, green fields and dense forests are disappearing. A third place to build the great society is in the classrooms of America. There, your children's lives will be shaped. Our society will not be great until every young mind is set free to scan the farthest reaches of thought and imagination. We are still far from that goal. Today, 8 million adult Americans, or the entire population of Michigan, have not finished 5 years of school. Nearly 20 million have not finished 8 years of school. Nearly 54 million, more than 1/4 of all of America, have not even finished high school. Each year, more than 100,000 high school graduates with proved ability do not enter college because they cannot afford it. And if we cannot educate today's youth, what will we do in 1970 when elementary school enrollment will be 5 million greater than 1960? And high school enrollment will rise by 5 million. College enrollment will increase by more than 3 million. Those who came to this land sought to build more than just a new country. They saw a new world. So I have come here today to your campus to say that you can make their vision our reality. So let us from this moment begin our work so that in the future men will look back and say, it was then, after a long and weary way, that man turned the exploits of his genius to the full enrichment of his life. Thank you and goodbye.